Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, this is ZachJackDan back with another Every MOTU video. This time we're talking about Every Master of the Universe Origins from Mattel. And if you haven't already done so, get on over to Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description and the card above, and get your pre-orders in for your MOTU Origins He-Man collection action figures. So first thing we had was a pre-wave exclusive with Prince Adam and He-Man. It was a 2-pack from the 2019 SDCC Comic-Con. You can see it's a box set here that will fold out. You have Prince Adam on one side, He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Beastman, and Skeletor on the front of the box. The Power Sword on the other side, turning him into He-Man. You open it up, you can see Prince Adam on one side with his blue soft goods there, a knife and a sword. Got your little story right up right there. On the other side you got another story and He-Man standing on the other side chasing Skeletor away. He-Man comes with his battle axe and his shield. Of course, he's got the sword that you saw Prince Adam have. There's the package as well, some more of the story. Alright, next you have the first two figures in the wave, which are He-Man and Skeletor. You see new for 2020. Modern posing, retro play. These actually have switchable parts. You can actually switch out the legs and the arms with each other, so that's pretty cool. The heads as well. But you had the set of two for Wave 0 with Skeletor and He-Man. You also see articulation of these and the ankles, the knees, the elbows, the wrists that we did not have in our original MOTU, but these have the same scale as that original 80s MOTU that we had. So very, very nostalgic look here. So Wave 1 actually in 2020 came, of course, with, like we said, He-Man and Skeletor again being re-released. You also had Teela, Evil-Lyn, Man-at-Arms, and Beastman. And then we came with two vehicle type things, which is Battle-Cat and the Sky Sled with Prince Adam. So we'll talk about all these. So again, with that, the He-Man, here's the front and the back of that package, showing all 6 figures in that Wave 1. Also shows the activity or animation that you can do on the figure, spinning the hips still like we did in the back in the day, and all the articulation. A little closer with that head sculpt. And the head sculpt, in my opinion, was the part that I did not like about this first wave for either one of them. It didn't give me that nice nostalgic look of that original He-Man. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Here's your Skeletor. He wasn't too bad. I like the wide open mouth. That's pretty cool. He's got his Havoc staff and his sword. Front and back of that package. So not a bad looking Skeletor at all. And then the rest of the wave was Teela, Beastman, Evil-Lyn, and Man-at-Arms for this Wave 1. Man-at-Arms with his mustache, yes. Evil-Lyn with her yellow skin. So here she is. You can see the front and back of that package again with the back of the package showing off what she can do. Put the staff in her hand, twist her hips and whatnot. Again with the articulation and the ankles, the knees, the elbows, all that good stuff. Another thing I forgot to mention was each one of these actually comes with a comic book still, just like the originals. These were also originally just released in Walmarts only until a little bit later, and then they were released everywhere. But here's your Beastman. He's got his whip. Got all his padding on as well. And here's your Teela. She got her snake armor on there, got her staff and her shield. Great artwork on the back of these as well. Very nostalgic look on the front of these packages. And here's your Man-at-Arms. I love the mustache that we got with him, which we did not get with our original. But he's got his staff and all his armor on as well. And then, like I said, we have two vehicles, or steeds, whatever you want to call it, with the Battle Cat and Prince Adam with his vehicle there. So here's your Sky Sled only, not the Battle Ram, but just the Sky Sled for Prince Adam. It's got some articulation there on the flight stand. Prince Adam with his pink sword. And you can switch out the Sky Sled to either have a good guy or a villain paint scheme on it. It's got the blast hooks that'll come out, the handles that it can hold on to fly through the air, and also the blast effects out the backside, I guess, what you want to call it, the rockets. Got the guns on the front. There's the back of that package. The head can actually switch out as well to show good guy versus bad guy, along with that side plate. And there you can see that whole entire first wave. So there's the sides of the package as well, showing how it looks in the package. And then we have our Battle Cat. Now Battle Cat had one issue. I like this, but he had one issue. Him and Panthor were both. There's no articulation in the ankles at all. And that caused this figure to just not be all there, because you couldn't actually get him all these actual poses that you wanted him to be in. But here is his package. Back and the side. You can see the armor does come off, just like the original. There's the other side. Alright, so next we got Wave 2 from 2020 with Scareglow, Trapjaw, Orko, and Man-E-Faces. And so there are those 4 figures. Man-E-Faces first off, with his 3 different head sculpts there, or faces that you can spin on the top of the head. It does come with his blaster, again with the comic book. Great artwork up top showing him as an actor. Spinning that head around. You can see him there from the back. And with all those different faces. The monster, the robot, and the actor. We have Orko, comes on a flight stand. Again, he's got the articulation up in his elbows there. One thing that I don't think this Orko does, like our original did, was I do not think that his hat comes off. But there on the back of that package you can see Man-E-Faces, Trapjaw, Scareglow, and Orko, along with the original 2, He-Man and Skeletor. There's the back of that figure. And look at that original artwork there before it got painted up. Pretty cool looking. Next we have Scareglow, who actually does glow. This was definitely a most wanted figure for most people because they could not find it back in the 80s. And this looks amazing. Got the soft goods cape on him. Comes with his axe. There's the back of that figure and package. Next we have Trapjaw here. He has his accessories and his belt. Got the articulated jaw there that you can open and close. And it's pretty much just the same Trapjaw we had, except you have the articulation, right? There he is opening that jaw. Looks awesome. The hooks there on the side of his belt can hold his extra weapons. But he can also slide down a rope with either his head or his hook there. That's cool. Front and back of that package. So pre-wave exclusives here. We had 2 con exclusives from PowerCon 2020. You had a He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, Beastman, Merman, Lords of Power 5-pack. But you also had a 35th anniversary She-Ra. So there was the silhouettes we got for those 2. Anaheim, California, August 2020, PowerCon. There's the 5-pack, PowerCon, Lords of Power, or LOP. He-Man and Skeletor, really weird look for Skeletor. Merman and Man-at-Arms with no mustache. Merman looks amazing. And then Beastman. Beastman's got that crazy look on him. He's got those weird things on his shoulder pads. And then, of course, like I said, She-Ra is her own individual box set. So yeah, that's a pretty cool 5-pack there. There's the packaging that it comes in. The 5 of them in a battle right now. There's the mailer box that came in front and back. And then the fold out, how you can see all 5 of them in the package behind the plastic. So yeah, that's pretty cool how the side is. You can open it wide open and see them all in there. Beastman leaping towards Mer-Man for some odd reason. And then here is our She-Ra. She did come in a little plastic bubble, had her own card back. But she also had this fold out comic herself. Pixel Dan showed that off. There it is in front of it. 35th anniversary of She-Ra. Got that mailer box as well. Front and back of it. There's the fold out of the other side of that comic. Princess of Power She-Ra. Hordak on one side with his horde. I love Catra over there with her pink lion. Bo is on his horse on the other side. There's the other side of the mailer box. She's got her comb, her sword, her shield, and a little face mask there. Little soft goods tutu. Soft goods cape on the back. So Wave 3 in 2020. Another She-Ra, not just the anniversary one from the PowerCon. Mer-Man, Roboto, Zodac. We have the Battle Armor He-Man, Battle Armor Skeletor, Panthor Unflocked, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. A Castle Grayskull with a Temple of Darkness Sorceress. And an exclusive Skeletor Art of Engineering Mattel Creations exclusive. So here is that Castle Grayskull. You can see it folds out just like the original, has all the accessories just like the original, but this time we actually get a Sorceress. There's the back of the package as well. All the accessories it comes with. You can see this right here, instead of saying new for 2020, it says new for 2021. And there's a battle scene right there on the front with all of the heroes and villains. But check that out, they misspelled Fortress. There's the back of that package with Wave 1 and 2, along with the land shark there as well. But again, they misspelled Fortress. And all those figures in a battle scene. That's awesome. So here we go with Wave 4 with Mer-Man, Roboto, Zodac, and a She-Ra again here. This time not an exclusive. So here's your Roboto. He's got his extra hands and blasters and hook. The axe there. There's the back of his package. He does have that action where the gears work inside of him. Here's our Merman. Comes with a sword and his gear. Back of that package. She-Ra, her sword, her shield, and her comb, and the faceplate. This one does not look anywhere near as good as the exclusive did. Back of that package. Oh, that's interesting that you can turn that face shield upside down and make it a mask. I did not know that. You have our Zodac figure here with his gun and his chest plate there. Back of that package. And then from Mattel Creations, the Art of Engineering Skeletor, translucent version. Got his staff and his sword. So you can kind of see all those joints the way they work now. There he is from the back and the side. A little close-up of him. Front and back of that package. And then an official Mattel schematic for Skeletor. So that's pretty cool. There's that mailer box that comes in. Alright, then we got our Battle Armor, He-Man and Skeletor. Pixel Dan was able to show these off. There's the front and back of that deluxe packaging. Comes with 2 different heads, extra hand. You can also see we got another deluxe coming with Clamp Champ. And then there's Panthor showed off finally. There's both those heads, one smiling, one frowning. A shield, a Havoc staff, and a sword in that extra hand. Here's your Battle Armor He-Man, again with that horrible head, but this time it actually does come with a good head from the original deluxe set here. And the battle feature does work on the chest. Comes with the axe, the sword, and some kind of a blast effect there, extra hand as well, but there's the nice head. Here's our original Panthor, plastic, again with the horrible ankles there that does not get any kind of articulation. Back of the package. Got articulated jaw there, but again, look at that bottom picture. You can tell how the ankles are pitiful on these figures. Wave 4 2020 was Stratos, Hordak, Triklops, Ninjor, 2 more deluxes with Clampchamp Ram-Man, and we had a flocked version, which was a Walmart exclusive of Panthor, and we already saw a little tease for that land shark. So here's that. We called it Wave 3, but it was actually Wave 4 here. Hordak, Triklops, Stratos, Ninjor. Here's your Ninjor. He's got his bow and arrow there. He's got a sword as well and nunchucks that he comes with. You can see they can store on his back. Here's your Hordak figure with his bow and his bat there. He's got a plastic cape. So the evil horde on the front of the package. All different angles. Here's our Triklops. Got a blue eye, a red eye, got a sword, orange eye. A little up close shot of those faces. And with the sword. Stratos here with the wings on his arms, blue wings, red jetpack. From the front, here's our next deluxe figure with Clampchamp. 2 different head sculpts. Interesting Clampchamp with a deluxe. Nice smiling face. Kind of stoic face. There's his clamp, which is pretty massive, so I can kind of see why that would be deluxe. And then you had a deluxe version of Ram-Man. 2 different heads, one with the mask open, one with it closed. 2 different versions of axes and an extra hand. There's that closed mask version. And wielding both axes right there. And the back of both of those deluxe packages for Clampchamp and Ram-Man. So pretty cool deluxes there. And then we have the Land Shark. So there's He-Man and the Land Shark for some odd reason. That's interesting. It does have the original features of the shark head opening. Got the guns that can articulate up and down. And there it is in package. And from the back side, this one shows off Castle Grayskull with the Sorceress on the back too. There's the package from the sides. Alright, next we have our Walmart exclusive flocked version of Panthor. So again, he's going to have the same issues with his ankles. This time he actually has a realistic fur, just like our original Panthor from the 80s. Fully articulated, but you can see that fur look on him this time. Articulated jaw too. There's that package. It says realistic fur on the front, collector's edition. From the back, showing that tail off. Alright, so Wave 5 2021. You got your Faker 2000X recolor of Evil-Lyn, Lords of Power Merman, FistoHe, He-Man, and Skeletor reissues with vintage heads. You have a deluxe Buzzsaw Hordak, 2-pack with the Rise of Evil, Target exclusive Keldor and Kronis, and then another vehicle with the Wind Raider. So here is our figures, Fisto, Faker, Mer-Man, and Evil-Lyn with the 2000X look. Merman with the Lords of Power look. So here's our Fisto. Got his sword. And it does not have the spring action for his fist, though. That kind of stinks. But there's the front back of the package, back of the figure. Faker here, back of the package. You can see underneath his gear there the sticker on the chest. Front and back of that figure. Lords of Power Merman. Not quite as good as the exclusive, but pretty good. Got his sword. Front and back of the figure. Got all the spikes all over his gear. And then your 2000X version of Evil-Lyn. It's kind of a tease of things to come, I guess. You can also look at that artwork on the back and see this weird version of Triklops back there. We'll talk about that a little bit later too. Got Evil-Lyn from all sides. Here's our new version of Skeletor with a different classic head sculpt there. Front and back. And then our He-Man finally with that classic head sculpt. I'm not even sure why in the world they tried to change his head sculpt on that first wave. This is so much better. Store the sword on the back there. That's awesome. Got his axe, his shield. Alright, another deluxe here. We got our Buzz Saw Hordak. Looks like a regular Hordak at first, but then you can flip his chest down. It has this little buzz action that comes out. Back of that package. Showing all the deluxe so far, plus the Wind Raider here finally. See the back of that figure with his cape down. Two different head sculpts for him, extra hand, and his bow. And here's that Rise of Evil 2-pack from Target. Little renderings of what they're going to look like. And here they actually are. I love the boat, the Havoc staff there, and the sword with the green kind of on it. That's pretty cool looking. I would have loved to have seen Kronis actually come with a Trapjaw head. That would have been cool. But Skeletor, or Keldor, does come with a Skeletor head, so that's nice. There's that package. And the back of it, showing you can switch the head off for Skeletor and Keldor. From the front and the back, you see all kinds of storage on the back of Kronis. For what? I don't know. Sides of the package. And then we have our vehicle here, Wind Raider. And you can see it actually has a flight stand. How about that? It's got a mechanism on the back there, some kind of a machine. There it is up on the stand. Still got the front part that'll reel in and out with the string. Got the wings hanging out the side. There it is in action. Front and back. And the back of the package. It's cool that they actually have it stored up there on the top of Grayskull, so that's pretty awesome. Sides of the package. Wave 6 2021 with Stinkor, Lords of Power, Beastman, Webstore, Eternian Goddess, which is Teela, Mosquitoer as a deluxe figure, Eternian Palace Guard, it's kind of a deluxe pack. Looks like a 2-pack, but it's not. And you had your Target exclusive Battle Cat with battle damage and battle armor He-Man. It's called the Battlefield Warriors. So here's Stinkor, Beastman, Lords of Power, Webstore, and Eternian Goddess. Little shots of them in action. So here's Webstore front and back of the package. He got his string and his grapple hook. Just like the original. Got his gun as well. So nostalgic. Then we got our Lords of Power Beastman here. Different color armor, this time with the yellow. Front and back of the figure. Here's your Eternian Goddess. Looks like Teela as a snake woman or whatever. Front and back. Back of that package. Stinkor here. And it says it does have a real smell, so that's awesome. Back of that figure package here. A little tease of Mossman on the back. We haven't gotten him yet. And our deluxe version of Mosquitoer here for the Horde. It actually has an extra head thing that can kind of snap on him. That's kind of neat. Back of that package. So there's that extra piece looking like he's like sucking blood. Plus the extra piece that goes over top of his head. That's kind of interesting. Comes with that comic book there. Eternian Guard. You can switch it out to Man-at-Arms if you'd like to. Here it is in package. Again, it's really just a deluxe, but they stuck it in like a 2-pack box. That's kind of interesting. Back of that package. This definitely could be an army builder. And here is your battle damaged Battle Cat and Battle Armor He-Man with more of a chrome look to his armor. Got a base there. More shiny armor for Battle Cat this time. Some little dragons that he comes with. Wind blown hair. Back of that package. And the sides. So we have a Filmation Hordak exclusive from the Mattel Creations and PowerCon. You had a Grizzlor Dark variant, Crimson Horde Trooper, and a Shadow Horde Trooper 4-pack. You had a Faker and Dupli-Cat 2-pack here. You had a Secrets of Grayskull accessory kit pack, including the Castle's humanoid robot, the 3D dungeon grate and tentacle, and a Spirit of Castle Grayskull. You had a Triklops mini comic version, which was the one I kind of teased earlier from Mattel Creations, and then also a Sunman Mattel Creations. So let's get into those. A little description of how much they costed and whatnot for these packs. You can see that Faker actually comes with a Havoc staff that's orange, and there is his Dupli-Cat. Here's the Horde in their crazy colors, and then here is the Grayskull stuff. So yeah, PowerCon 2021 gave some really neat things. So with the Grayskull, you see that effect piece, the robot, and the grate. With the Horde here, you have the dark version of Grizzlor, the Filmation version of Hordak, and the 2 different weird color Horde Troopers. And there's the boxes for that Horde Trooper box set. With the front of the mailer and the back showing what all you got. Kind of the box without anything in it. Can kind of roll around. That's pretty cool little dungeon looking there. But there they are inside the package. For some reason Hordak's head fell off there. But you can kind of slide it open to get to the figures. But there it is, open up like a circle. Got the slime pit on the back side and the fright zone in the other. So awesome artwork there for these figures. There's the difference between the regular Hordak and this Filmation version. The dark version of Grizzlor. The red version of the Horde Trooper. And the stealth version of him. So yeah, PowerCon did some awesome stuff here. Here's Faker and Dupli-Cat in the box with the mailer. Right there's the front of the mailer going against He-Man, Flying Fist He-Man. Got those dark eyes on Faker this time. There you can see him without his armor on. He's got a sword as well. Those little pieces actually that are on the Dupli-Cat's legs will come off, pop off. Again, no articulation in the ankles. There's the front of that package. The back of that package in color with the Flying Fist He-Man there. You can see Snake Mountain in the background. So pretty awesome. Faker's package from the side called Maniacal Mimics. Alright, here's your Mysteries of Grayskull. Got the grate there on the front. Showing a Explorer spacesuit, the Orlax of Primaria, and the Spirit of Grayskull. There they all are in the box. Showing them off in Grayskull. So that's pretty cool little set there. Turning our cardboard into life. And then here's our fan choice Triklops, the comic book version. Comes with a little glowing ring, Mailer box front and back. Little mini comic. His sword is actually silver and yellow this time. And there's the back of that package. Back of the figure. Can hold the sword in the back. And you got a blue, an orange, and I think it's a red eye. So yeah, they were kind of worried at PowerCon that we were done with the origins, but nah, they kept on going. MOTU isn't going away in 2023. They're still going strong. So here's our Sunman joining the MOTU origins. A little tease of it. So this particular exclusive Sunman's got more of a metallic shine to him. Two different head sculpts. A little flame effect that'll go on his spike. Got his shield. The wing that'll go up on his neck. Mailer box, the fold out there that he comes with. And the other side of it. Yeah, there's all those effects he comes with. See how that's more of a shiny metallic look to his armor. The back of his package. And then Wave 7 2022, after all those exclusives, you got SorceressJitsuBuzz-OffStratos mini comic version. Deluxes of the Flying Fist He-Man and the Triklops Skeletor, and then a rider for Stratos. Here's those four in their packages. Starting off with Sorceress here. Front and back of the package. Front and back of the figure. Jitsu with his sword. Again, he does not have the karate chop action. But he does have his orange sword and his metal hand. Here's our Buzz-Off with his axe, his headpiece, his wings, in flight. Our mini comic version of Stratos. Kind of got a lighter gray version to him there. Front and back. And here's our two deluxes with He-Man and Skeletor. The Flying Fist He-Man, very metallic looking figure, two different head sculpts. That Flying Fist will go on his back. The shield's got a little spinner on it. Triklops Skeletor. You got the dragon thing on his back. Big old giant claws, two different head sculpts. Give it that vac metal look to the chest plate. There's the claws, there's the dragon or whatever it is. Front of the packages for these deluxe figures. Backs of the packages. There's an Eternia look in the back, and also a Mossman, a Cyclone, Too Bad, and a Spikewar. Figures we have not seen yet. And here is Stratos. Pretty cool. He's actually got some reins that he comes with. Got a base as well. He's got the kicking motion. Actually got articulation in the knees. Blast effects that he comes with. Got a unicorn look too on this helmet. Right there. With the blast effects on the front and the back. Back of his package. And the sides of his package. So Wave 8 in 2022 was Sunman, Anti-Eternia He-Man, Clawful Horde Trooper, and then exclusive for Cold R, Mattel Creations exclusive. So here's those four figures in package. Sunman here. Notice it's not got that metallic look to him. Doesn't have any blast effects or fire effects that go on his weapon there. There it is from the back. He does have the wings on his neck again. The shield. Only one head sculpt this time. Here's our Horde Trooper, this time in his regular white or silver look, just like the original. Got the Horde bow and his staff there. Here's our anti-Eternia He-Man, really awesome looking. Sword, shield, axe. Back of that package. And then we have our Clawful here. Got the articulation in the claw just like the original, and he's got his staff there, whatever that's called. Mace maybe, I don't know what it's called. Back of the figure. And here's our Mattel Creations Keldor exclusive figure. Sword and axe. Got the helmeted head with the horns on it. You can store the sword on his back. There's his mini comic. Right there you see him in action. There's the mailer box from the front. You can see the front and back of his package. Front and back of the mailer. And then coming soon to the collection, I had a little mystery here with some shadows. So here's a little tease of the Origins heroes and a villain that will be coming. And then Origins figures and vehicle, all villains except for one hero there, Snoutspout. So Wave 9 2022 was the 2000X He-Man and Skeletor Mantenna, Pighead, deluxe versions of Snoutspout and Leech, and then a vehicle for Roton, and then an exclusive Wondar from Mattel Creations. Here's a little layout of some of the Sunman based characters for Origins. With, of course, you see Sunman there, we've already seen. There's another version of Sunman up there with a flat top. Rulers of the Sun line here with Pighead, we already talked about. And then some more reveals for later on with Digitino. And then Space Sumo. So it's Asian for Space Sumo and a Latin with Digitino. So there he is up close. Pighead. All three of those from Sunman. So here's our Pighead figure. You see the 40th anniversary emblem on the top. The Rulers of the Sunman, or Sunman figures here. Got his mace there and his shield. From the back. Here's our 2000X He-Man. So I had teased earlier with the Evil-Lyn that we got with 2000X colors. Here's a He-Man now. Got his axe, his sword, which is the 2000X sword, and then his shield. You got our Mantenna with the working eyes there. 4 legs instead of them all together. They're all separate. That's awesome. There's the front of the package. Got our 2000X Skeletor. Bow staff. Havoc staff and his sword. Front of the package. There's our Leech figure. 2 different head sculpts you can put on him. I like that. Got the sticking feet still and the regular hands. So good. And then our Snoutspout Deluxe with the working water on the back there. 2 different versions of his snout. So there's those packages. Then a vehicle with a Roton. 2 different versions of the face print there. You can switch in and out, and a cover on top of it as well. There it is in package. And there's that piece over the front. In package, Roton. And from the back. Another exclusive was the Wondar. So there's the mailer box, the figure itself in package. The comic it comes with. All of his accessories. So Wave 10 2022, Whiplash, Digitino, Trapjaw mini comic version, and King Randor. You got a 3-pack with Sunman, Pighead, and Space Sumo, Rulers of the Sun, Target exclusive. Got a 2000X Teela with a Zor 2-pack, and an exclusive Grizzlor and Wondar from Mattel Creations. This looks like it's a re-release of the Wondar that's coming. Don't have any pictures of that yet. So here's your Whiplash with his spear. On card, and his extra tail that can come on and off. Our King Randor with his cape, plastic. His spear as well. Unpackage. Our Digitino, Latin version here. Our mini comic version of Trapjaw. You see the comic book he comes with there, going against Digitino. So there's all 4 of those for that wave. In package. And the back of their cards. Looks like Digitino has a glow-in-the-dark feature. There is the 2000X version of Teela, supposedly, with the Zor creature set. I don't see 2000X with that. Front and back of that package. And here's our 3-pack with the Sunman figures here. There's the flat top version of Sunman, Big Head, and Space Sumo. From the back. And there's the package from the front and the back. And some extra artwork. And then we have another Mattel Creations with Grizzlor, the regular version. How in the world is this Mattel Creations? I have no idea. But I believe it's made to order, so that's good. There he is with his armor off. Regular brown version this time instead of the dark. There's the mailer package. And the package itself front and back. There's the Eternia playset. So that will be also Mattel Creations, and we'll see if we can fund it. Don't know the price much yet, but it looks amazing. Got all kinds of electronics that'll work on it. The Ultimate Battleground. Got a little tease here that we're getting movie versions of He-Man and Skeletor, maybe. Alright, so celebrating 40 years of Master of the Universe, here is the He-Man 40th Anniversary exclusive 4-pack for He-Man figures for all the different iterations of He-Man. Got the little side boxes there that will slide out. It's like a little TV screen right there on the side that it can lift right off. And there's each figure in their own slipcover for each generation or each iteration of MOTU. There's that box. And there's each He-Man. 80. New Adventures 2000X and the Netflix one. Now this does not have the Masterverse version here, I guess. There's all 4 holding their swords aloft. And they can store their swords or axes there. There's the boxes for each with their artwork. Nice up close shot of the 80s and his box and sword. New Adventures, his box and sword. Got the little ponytail. 2000X with his axe and shield and box. And then the Netflix version, animated. The little tattoos down the arms and whatnot, or energy, whatever it is. And his massive sword. And the back of each one of those little slip covers, opening of the box, back of it. And then wave 11 coming in 2023 with our Snake Armor He-Man, Cobra Khan, Ratlor, Bolt. Our deluxe version of King Hiss, and then a not confirmed yet Thunder Punch He-Man. Alright, so next we have 4 figures here with Cobra Khan, Rattler, Boltman, and Snake Armor He-Man. So here's your Cobra Khan. You got the book that comes with, the accessories. Little spitting action there instead of actually having water in him. And there's his artwork. And maybe a little tease for another one coming in the future there with the Extendor. We have the Snake Armor He-Man, his front and back of the package. Little tease there of some Snake Men that are coming. Back of both those boxes there with Cobra-Khan and him. We have Ratlord with his accessories, his comic book. And it has the extension on the neck there as well. Got the tail on the back. His artwork versus Snake Armor He-Man. Got Snake Mountain in the background there. And then we have Boltman with his comic book, his accessories. And one of those lightning bolts can store on his back. That's really nice. And there he is against Camo-Con. Back of those packages there. So there's the accessories for Snake Armor He-Man. Front and back of that figure, storing the sword. Got the little claw to be able to grab the snakes with. And like I said, this is a 2000X look for this He-Man. Here we got Thunder Punch He-Man with his accessories. This is a deluxe package. He doesn't have any action though, so he's not really going to be able to punch you, and doesn't have any kind of caps or anything in him. But there's his sword and his shield, which you can store it in there, and then he's got a power effect on his hand. His artwork showing another tease for something coming in the future. With a Snake Trooper. And then a little tease right here from the origins of Dragon Blaster Skeletor coming soon, hopefully. We got another deluxe here with King Hiss. Having two different versions you can put on. You can snap those arms and head on to get a different version of King Hiss. There it is, much bigger than the original. You can keep an arm on, you can take an arm off, you can put the head just on. All kinds of different options you can choose. There's his artwork. Got a Snake Teela there in the background. We've got a figure and vehicle with Mechanic and Ground Ripper instead of Road Ripper this time. So he's got the extension on his neck you can put on there. So there he is with and without it. And Mattel Creations ended up getting backed for the Eternia playset, but we didn't get both of the unlocks. Here's the Eternia playset that will be coming for Origins. Only $550 plus shipping. You did get the King Grayskull. It does have automation that will work. Nice little punching bag there with a Horde Trooper. But we did not get to unlock Keklar the Elder figure. This was a third tier, 10,000 backers. It didn't happen. A little breakdown of what it looks like. And a little size comparison in case you wanted to know if the Masterverse would fit with it. And in my opinion, it does not. And we were supposed to also get a Moat Monster. They needed 5,000 backers in order to get just the Eternia, which they got. 8,000 would have unlocked the Moat Monster, and like I said, 10 would have unlocked Elder. So we ended up with 51.45 with 22 days remaining. 88,007 with 20 days remaining. And forgive me, I'm sorry, we did not back it quick enough to get the King Grayskull. So we didn't get him or the Kek-like. We did get the Moat Monster. So here's some artwork of what the box might look like. You can see in the backgrounds Grayskull and Snake Mountain. Another piece of artwork here showing some dinosaurs. We have the Origins Frogmonger, which will be a Mattel Creations. Got the Jetpack. Coming out of a moat. Here's his artwork. It is back in front of the card. And some animation showing what he should have looked like. And where he came from. Just a picture right there of him crawling out of the moat. Here's his comic book. Nice little read here for you. And with and without the collar and jetpack on. Alright, then we got Skeletor, which is this weird mix of He-Man, Skeletor, and not Faker. But okay. We get another Mattel Creations. Box here, front and back. Look at a Panthor Battle Cat back there in the back. Here we have the Skeletor, which is a Mattel Creations exclusive. Front and back of that package. There's a comic book. Cool. Panthor Battle Cat in the background as well. Again, Skeletor is from a different universe. It's when Keldor turns into He-Man. I love these background portals here. That would have been cool if it had come with something like that. Got the sword, the axe, the shield. Teaming up with He-Man. Going to get Anti-Eternia there. And Skeletor. Got some more artwork here for the Snake Armor Skeletor. Again, 2000X style here. You see all the Snake Men in the background. Got his sword and his shield. And of course the snake armor on him. Another artwork here hopefully for another hope from here on the right. But we got the Hypno. Like I said, I'm not sure, I can't remember that guy's name on the right there, but he came out of the MOTU Classics as well one time. Hypno with his bird and his hypnotizing lollipop. And so this is from Rulers of the Sun. We have another shot here of Tongue Lasher here and his artwork going up against Cyclone. So hopefully we'll see Cyclone sometime. But here's his weapons. You can see the tongue will just put in there. It's not like it's got the mechanization on it. Front and back of that package. Another artwork here for another one. This is Roboto in his mini comic colors. Going up against Too Bad, which again we haven't seen that one yet. Got a basher back there in the back for a vehicle. So there's the weapons that Roboto comes with. Got the heart right there in his chest. Mechanizations inside of him. There's all four of those. That is Wave 12. Got a Mattel Creations exclusive Camo Con. Actually has both heads there, so that's cool. Got the claws. All the weapons he comes with. There's his box, folded out. Got a spitting, just like Cobra Con does. You see the dinosaurs on here as well, so maybe that's some love we may be getting here soon as well with some of the dinosaurs, and even some of the mega figures maybe. And here's Space Sumo's packaging, front and back. We have Space Sumo here, again from Mattel Creations, both head sculpts. Sword. From Rulers of the Sun. We got Dupli-Cat here, again from Rulers of the Sun. Not sure where he's going to be showing up. Got his laser. Nice blonde hair. So Mattel did give us this nice little poster here, and as we zoom in on the origins, we'll see all kinds of nice reveals here. We already knew about the Snake Mountain and Moss Man. We saw the Skeleton Warriors 2-pack at the SDCC in their diorama. But let's go in and zoom in and talk about even more of these here as we go further on in this video. First two we're talking about is young King Randor there, and also Snake Teela. Now both of these designs are actually from the 2000X series. So you can see the accessories they do come with. Randor with his staff. There's Teela with her sword. And her staff as well. You got the spot on the back to hold the sword. She's got her tiara on her head as well, the ponytail. And all the snake parts there that are painted onto her. We had already seen King Randor and Snake Teela in their package before, along with these next two, with Slamurai and Snake Trooper. These were actually unreleased figures back in the 1988 wave. MOTU Classics actually did put them out as well, but this is the first time we're seeing them in Origins line. You see Slamurai with his sword, his nunchucks, his bow and arrow. And then we see the Snake Trooper there. You can see just like a Horde Trooper where his armor busts open. This time we see all in black with the snake head. Got the shield and the club staff. What is that? Laser? I can't remember what it is. But yeah, that we saw those in packages well before. But yeah, here's the artwork from way back when for the Horde Trooper. And here it is for Slamurai. There's all 4 of those figures we had seen in package before, but now we actually see them in action, and hopefully they'll be going up for pre-order here soon. This is wave 13. Next we see Snake Armor Man at Arms. You can see he does have silver armor this time and weapons, but he has that snake grapple hook there. And all the accessories he does come with. Alright, so here we are with one of our original Snake Man snake face here. And if you remember, the original snake face actually had this lever on the back that would make the eyes pop out. Well, this version right here actually just has 2 separate head sculpts for you, so you can just put that extra head sculpt on there. Does have a shield and his staff there. But it's kind of sad because the original snake face actually had the pieces on his chest that would pop out also, so we don't have that feature now. Here's all his accessories he does come with. So here's the package shots of Deluxe Snake Face, turning Prince Adam and I forgot his name into stone. Extender. You got Squeeze behind and King Hiss behind there, and also Eternia in the background there. There's the back of that package, the side of it. And here we are with another one of the original Snake Men here with Squeeze. Comes with his snake weapon there. Long arms that are bendy. And there they are out long straight just to see how wide this figure is. We also have a Palace Guard Infiltrator. If you notice underneath that mask, he is a Snake Man, but he does have this long axe here as well he comes with. So there's all the accessories he comes with. We also have Spikor here for the first time in Origins. There's his weapons, and you can see it's actually, instead of an extender, it's an extra piece that you can put on there instead. Alright, so next we have a new version of Man-E-Faces. This is the mini comic version, so his face sculpts are actually completely different now. But you do see the monster, the regular, the robot, and there's an extra accessory with his gun. Lighter color orange there on his chest and hands. There's his back. Alright, next we have an Origins Mossman. This is going to be a Walmart exclusive. He is flocked, and he should have a smell like pine. You see he does have other options for his armor. And his face to kind of get that Beastman look. But there he is, nice and crisp looking. And I hope he has a scent. But this is the flocked Mossman with that armor and 2 different weapons and the accessories. There those all are. Here's your collector's edition moss-like fur Mossman. Smells like pine. Front and back of that package. You see a couple more Snake Men in the background there. I'm not sure who they are. There's his package from the sides. Artwork there showing some dino there with He-Man in the belly of this massive beast. You got a pterodactyl up in the sky, and then another figure back there in the back. And here he is now already, deluxe figure here with a sword. Got all those chains, the lock, and the dragon on his back, of course. There's all he comes with. I'm not sure why that's deluxe, but okay. You got the Dragon Blaster Skeletor deluxe figure package here, with 2 bad there on the package with him. So there's the front and back of that. You can see it does work for the water. You can put water in it and it'll squirt. Next we have a really cool looking Skeletor. I'm not sure what's up with this, but it looks like he has an articulated jaw. Kind of got this red bloodish look to him, but he comes with Screech. And you see Screech can sit on his arm. He's got his Havoc staff, his sword, and then Screech has his stand as well, so that's pretty cool. There's the back of Skeletor and Screech. So here's Screech, Skeletor, and all those accessories. Here's Skeletor and Screech 2-pack. And the artwork for it. Next we have a Snake Man bundle. It's a 4-pack with 3 new Snake Men. And then we also come with a Snake Armor He-Man, which we'd seen before in an individual pack. But check out these new Snake Men. Those are kind of cool looking. Going after He-Man. So not too bad. Don't have any names for these guys yet. There's all the accessories they come with. And we have our Snake Man 4-pack, the Diabolical Snake Invasion. That little flap that'll flip up and you can see the inside packaging. Back of that package. Sides. Alright, next we got our Rulers of the Sun 3-pack with Kick-Toe, Zapman, and Holographo. So this should round out all the Rulers of the Sun here. There's all the accessories they come with. Also in the display there were some Skeleton Warriors. Those should be coming soon, and also a Snake Armor He-Man, Skeletor. Next we have a Skeleton Warriors 2-pack here. And you can know these came from the art from the Castle of Grayskull box, and these are glow in the dark as well, just like Scareglow. So that's pretty awesome right there, that you're going to get a glow in the dark figure as well as an army builder. There's all those accessories they come with. So here's the Skeleton Warriors glow in the dark versions here in package 2-pack. The sides and their artwork here. Great army builder for this collection. And then here is Many Faces for 2023, the mini comic version. Get the front and the back of that package there, showing all 3 versions coming out, He-Man and Teela, with a Skeletor in the background there. It's a really cool looking backdrop there for that card back. There's the artwork. Grayskull and Talonfighter in the background too. There's your robot, your heroic human, and your monster versions of the head swapped around. So yeah, pretty cool figure there of Many Faces mini comic. Next we're getting a vehicle playset type thing here with Point Dread with Talonfighter, and this does fit on Grayskull. You can see the figures will fit right into Talonfighter. The side's got the handle on top of Talonfighter as well. And there you can see that there's a gun that'll go on top of the Point Dread as well. So here's the package for Point Dread and the Talonfighter. Back of that package, showing how it can come into pieces there if you wanted it to. Nice artwork on the back there, showing a nice battle scene. On the sides there, as you can see, this one's starting to go plastic free. There's the nice close-up of the artwork for Talonfighter. Alright, so here's some nice shots of the accessories all separated from each other. And then you can see the Point Dread on top of the Castle Grayskull up there. Talonfighter on top of it here on the left, all by itself, and then Talonfighter up on top of Grayskull. Different accessories you can put on top. Figure on top. The inside of the fighter. See the handles for the hands. Inside of the Point Dread there with the electronics. He-Man sitting in it, holding the remote and the controls. The canopy open. He-Man inside talking to Teela. Teela hanging out with He-Man in the Talon Fighter. You see the satellite on top of that one. Or the antenna, whatever you want to call it. Back it with a booster sticker. The handle. And you switch it out with the gun there instead of the antenna, satellite, whatever you want to call it. Got a little reveal here, or a big reveal from Mattel, with Snake Mountain coming in 2023. So it's not going to be too expensive. It's not going to be like Eternia, so that'll be good. But check out that cage there. That's awesome looking. Got a moat there in the background. Big ladder, of course. Spider, a throne. How about that? But check this little moat right here out. You can actually put a figure into it. Just pop the top off and make it look like he's sinking in. So that's kind of cool. $80 for this Snake Mountain. Includes the bridge, the trapdoor, the dungeon, Skeletor's throne, an acid pool, and an escape tunnel. Now, as I said before, there is a Snake Mountain on here. They don't give you any more details about that yet, but it is going to be coming out fall 2023 also. There's the nice shots of Snake Mountain coming. Inside of the playset and all it comes with. You see the prison can be put in several places. That's pretty cool. There's the size. And there's the package artwork. We got some more leaks of other figures on this packaging as well. Showing the size comparison of the figures on the playset. All those accessories it comes with. Different angles. It does come to the throne as well, that's awesome. Weapons rack. 26.92 inches tall. So yeah, there's all the origins that were revealed during this poster. So that is going to be some cool stuff there. Wow, what a big reveal. These things are everywhere. Bunches of snakes all over the place. Got a little leak here. Looks like we're going to be getting the Fangor probably. And here is all of the figures from all the lines of the origins so far, the basic releases. The deluxe releases in 2-packs on the left, more of the basics on the right there. And there they all are in package. Plus the 2023 is coming. Here are all the deluxes in package so far. Here are all of the riders, vehicles, playsets, whatever. And all of them in package. Plus the 2-packs, 3-packs, and returning palace cards there. And here is the Mattel Creations exclusives. And in package. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me any kind of comments. Hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel every day. Hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.